President Biden was executing the withdrawal deal that Donald Trump made with the Taliban. But Donald Trump relentlessly attacked his predecessor for 13 dead for the last 5 years, including again this past Wednesday.
Everything they did was wrong. Think of it. Afghanistan, Biden, Afghanistan. The most embarrassing day in the history of our country. Embarrassing. 13 dead.
13 dead. Today, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth responded to the rising death toll with, quote, "Bad things can happen."
War is hell. War is chaos. And as we saw yesterday with the tragic crash of our KC-135 tanker, bad things can happen.
It's an unusual way to say things, but the ex-Fox and Friends weekend host is making headlines for this truly unbelievable comment that he made today.
Or more fake news from CNN. Reports that the Trump administration underestimated the Iran war's impact on the Strait of Hormuz. Patently ridiculous, of course. For decades, Iran has threatened shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. This is always what they do, hold the strait hostage. CNN doesn't think we thought of that. It's a fundamentally unserious report. The sooner David Ellison takes over that network, the better.
He can't wait for the Trump-friendly billionaire David Ellison to buy a news network so he won't have to deal with tough reporting. Hegseth apparently thinks press coverage should be like the meme videos that the White House has been pumping out. Hegseth clearly doesn't understand that it is his duty to answer questions from the press and that Americans deserve truthful and full answers about a war being waged in their name, a war that has cost American lives. And of course, Hegseth also appears to have been lying. The CNN report, which has since been confirmed by MS Now, cited multiple officials with knowledge of the Pentagon and National Security Council's planning of the military operation in Iraq, which underestimated Iran's willingness to close the strait as a retaliation for U.S. military action, according to the sources. The warnings were there. The Trump administration just chose to ignore them in what has turned out to be a brazenly stupid mistake. Global energy prices have skyrocketed as Iran has closed off the Strait of Hormuz. A New York Times analysis finds at least 16 oil tankers, cargo, and other commercial ships have been attacked in the Persian Gulf since the war began. That includes 6 in just 2 days. Trump's energy secretary just said yesterday that the U.S. Navy is not ready to try to escort oil tankers through the strait, despite false claims that it already had this week. Still, Pete Hegseth said this.
They are exercising sheer desperation in the Straits of Hormuz. Something we're dealing with, we have been dealing with it, and don't need to worry about it.
Don't need to worry about it. Did he just tell the American people not to worry about gas prices rising to $3.63 per gallon on average, nearly 22% higher than they were 2 weeks ago? The New York Times reports, quote, the world's benchmark for oil finished the day above $103 a barrel. That is up more than 40% since the U.S.-Israeli war against Iran began almost 2 weeks ago.